Hey guys, I often get asked, why did I buy such an older vehicle? I'm in my daughter's car right here. I borrowed it because I was going to be babysitting, and I realized I really like driving my older rig better than a newer car or rig. I don't know, I like the comfortableness of the sound of the road, the sound of the vehicle. This, it's like I don't have the sound turned down. You don't hear anything much. And it feels like you're floating, which is great. But I really think even if money wasn't an object in this case, I would have still bought an older rig. Like, look at now, I can hear this. This is in my van, and I can hear this. I can feel the road. I know the sounds of what to listen to when if something goes wrong. But I still think even if I had all the money I wanted, I would have went with an older rig and, used the money to deck it out. Let's talk about it. What would you choose? What is up, Buttercups? Nice to see you guys. I hope all is going well with you guys. I had a great day yesterday with the grandbabies. I'm whooped today. They wore me out. But it was a lot of fun. Cheers to you, having a cup of Seattle's best organic coffee. If you haven't tried it, you should. It's really good. When I was driving my daughter's car back into town yesterday to go babysit, I thought, would I want a new van? Would I want something new? Because I haven't drove a lot of new cars. And, it was comfortable to drive. She has a Dodge Caliber, but it was comfortable to drive. It was like you're floating, all the bells and whistles, all the lights. And you know what? I like the sound of, I'd have to say no. Even if money wasn't an object in this case, I would have bought an older rig and put money into it. Like if I would have had, $100,000, I probably would have bought this rig and had it decked out because this is a solid motor. I like big motors. I like that sound of the old cars. I've always been a classic car fanatic. This has a 454. And it's big V8, it's got a lot of power, and this thing will pull anything, and it's got that low sound, outside when it's running. I love that sound. But what I like about older cars is that I can feel the road, I can hear them, and I'm more comfortable with them, I guess. I grew up, my dad taught me how to work on cars. And, a lot of the stuff I can do myself if it's an older car. New car, man, you got to have machinery and all kinds of things to plug it into to tell what's wrong with it. I kind of like this. I kind of know what to listen for. And like I said, even if I would have had $100,000, I would have bought this rig and injected out. This rig is solid as far as motor. The motor only has, now 7,000 miles on it. And the van itself only has 70,000. Now, some of those years was sitting with it, but it was well taken care of. The people that built it out did a great job. But I tore it all out when I bought it, and I had a friend help me put in here what's in here now. I definitely would have. I think I would have went with classic over new, just because that's me. I like older cars. And like I said, I like the feel of the road and the sound of it. Hey, man, if you have a $200,000 Sprinter, hey, that's awesome, dude. Matter of fact, I seen one the last time I went camping. Beautiful rig. It was like stepping into a luxury apartment. It was beautiful. And I think that's awesome. But in that case, kind of how I view that is if you only have the money to buy it, you don't have that extra to keep in the back, those are more expensive to fix. For this, I'm still trying to build up emergency funds, but if money wasn't a matter, if money wasn't an object, I could have had if I would have say 100,000, I could have decked this out nice and still had a lot of money left for an emergency fund. That's probably why I would go with classic over new, but that's just me. I love old cars. I always have. I'm a big muscle car fan. I've had new cars before. Like in 02, I had an 02 Camaro. I didn't like it near as much as I liked my 67 Mustang. And that Camaro was fast, but it just didn't have that feel, you know. I couldn't feel the road on it. And I just like the feeling of the road, the sound of the vehicle. I know what to listen for. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So you guys let me know in the comments, what would you do if money was an object? Would you buy a new rig or a classic rig? Let me know what you do or what you would do. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Always nice to see you. Don't forget the photos this week I'll be using on Wednesday. I've got the last few of the backside photos, and I got the new pet photos that's come in. I'm going to show pets for the next couple of weeks. So if you guys have some pets or your favorite animal, send me a picture of them in my email, lifebeengoodsofar at 5150, or lifebeengoodsofar5150 at gmail.com. Send me pics of your pets. I'd love to show them in a little slideshow for the next couple of weeks. And then we'll move on to another subject. I think this is fun, involving you guys in the lives and sharing your pics with me. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace out.